Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to get going here right quick. Camera's look in place. It's time to start Rumble Fallout. Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wednesday night pre-flight episode 45. And we're coming to you live right after Royal Rumble Fallout. As part of the usual, I am Gobble S. Cobble. We got a full show for you this evening, and we have, well, Fallout to deal with. So, what a very interesting Rumble we had, and what the fuck? Who really? We're gonna start this bullshit again? Oh, it's our current FSCW two-time champion, Corey Kerr. Wonder what brings him here. I thought I was told he was supposed to be on Ignition this week, but I could be wrong. I don't have very reliable sources. Except for my own show. But, anywho. But yeah, we got some interesting stuff going on there. We're going to hear from our Rumble winner, Mr. 13. Not necessarily we'll have, nobody's to tell us, but as Mr. Corey Kerr. Oh, he's joining us in commentary. Please, sit down, Mr. Corey Kerr. And he's whispering to me that he's not going to be very talkative today because he's, haven't ate yet, so he's going to be sitting here watching all the competitors and eating his dinner, apparently, so. Anywho, but first off, congratulations, good sir. But yeah, we're going to hear from our Royal Rumble winner, and we're going to get some fallout going on in between. And we also have some encounter with some of the newest of our divas, Miss Eve. She'll be joining us. And here he comes. Mr. 13. Oh wait, Corey's writing something down for me. He is a FTW superstar. And he's doing a lot. He's spent the last couple years on the indie leagues, and he just started joining the FTW promotion. So he's probably going to come here and tell us some words. Maybe talk about a little about him. Who knows? Well, we'll see what Mr. 13 has to say. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, he has punched his ticket into our next King of the Ring tournament several months from now. And, oh, really? Also breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Corey Kerr has also decided the stipulation for the next tournament as well. Stay tuned for details like that, but we're going to go to, we're going to send the mic back to the arena. Back to the ring. And Mr. 13 will be speaking. Let me tell you all of you pieces of trash exactly who in the hell I am. What an arrogant asshole. What? Wait, the fuck? The fuck is Stroll doing here? Wait, that's not Stroll. What the fuck? Please, do tell, because we are dying to know. Who jumped us from behind last week with a brick, locked us in a room, and took our robe? I am 13. You are an imposter, and a poor one at that. Huh. Alright, you caught me. Shocker. But it doesn't matter. I already secured my spot in the next tournament for the title. So, like I was saying before, you showed up and killed my buzz, my name is Eddie Blackwell. and I am the baddest man in this promotion or any other. And you masked bucket of douche water, you got a problem with me? Bring it. On our way. Oh, well, that's gonna be more... God fucking damn it. Mr. Blackwell has won the wrestle, so I can't take that away from him, the rat bastard. But I don't know where this is going from here, but I better get up there, because I think they're... Oh, shit. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get up there before this gets out of hand right quick. This is, Glory, how you doing? With, Mr. Cobble out there, and, well, we're gonna take a ring sign, and they don't like each other, and, oh shit, here we go. Oh, crap. They're gonna beat the ever-living hell out of each other. Get in there, Cobble! Security! Enough! You both look around. This is not the FTW. That's not how we do things over there. You don't know how you do things over there, but this is FSCW. Save it for later this evening. Son of a goddamn motherfucking bitch. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't know what FTW does, but both of these stars are FTW, and they might settle their differences in a back alley or something like that, but I'm going to put them in a match so they can kill each other. I think I might make that our main event of the evening. But now we're going to get to our first match of the evening, finally, after security's escorting Mr. Blackwell and 13 out of the ring. This first match has a lot of aggression and pissed offness between these two competitors. And those competitors are Mr. Gio Cavalcanti and Mr. Don Haddix. Now, to catch everybody up, this past Royal Rumble, Don Haddix eliminated Gio Cavalcanti. So this, I believe, is a dealing with bullshit match. I talked to Gio earlier, and he was very adamant and angered about his performance in the King of the Ring tournament. He was also told that he was not very happy with his performance in the tournament, but he had to take it back after knocking the hell out of him, getting his ass kicked by Mr. Corey Kerr, as you know. And if Corey was not eating a sandwich, he'd probably give you a little more intel about that match. But Gio said also he wasn't at 100% in that Royal Rumble, so that may have affected his match. So, we'll just have to wait and see, but these two do not like each other at all. Gio's more pissed off now on top of his actions against Corey Kerr and not doing very well. Then he gets thrown out with ease after only 45 seconds within the Royal Rumble by Haddix. Gio is coming out here with a chip on his shoulder to deal with certain individuals. So, this is going to be our first match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it's going to be violent, one way or the other. What'd you say, Corey? right now. Yeah. Corey has given us a little insight into the match he had with Gio. And he goes, he's still wearing the bruises from Gio after those little burst of comebacks there. But he's, at the end of the day, doesn't matter. Win, lose, or draw, Mr. Corey Kerr defeated him. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the evening. And here we go. Immediately lock up in the center. They stalemate. Both go for punch, pairing each other. They both lock up again. Gio gets the upper hand this time, goes into that headlock, and gets a nice, beautiful, quick fireman carry there. Stomps right on Don's back, trying to slow him down. Gio picks Don back up. Gio slides behind Don, spins him around. Throws Don into the ropes, and Don says no, counters it into a belly-to-belly suplex. And Don jumps behind him and hits a face crusher. Standing bulldog. Don kicks to the midsection, goes back to the headlock. Don throws Gio into the corner. Don goes for the shoulder tackle, and Gio steps aside, and big thigh shot by Mr. Gio right to Don's face. Gio picks up Don, goes into the wrist lock, and puts him in the ropes, and hits a drop toe hold, a quick drop toe hold. Misses with a forearm shot to the back, and Gio throws Don in the opposite corner, and big, that one had some little extra on it, bouncing Don right off that corner turnbuckle. Gio, another drop toe hold. Going back to basics mostly, nothing too fancy yet, goes to a headlock. Picks him up, big scoop slam. Working on the lower back and face of Mr. Addicts right now. Gio goes to the wrist lock and deep arm drag after putting that hammerlock arm drag there. That's something that you don't see out of Gio's arsenal. But Don counters into a wrist lock of his own, puts him into a hammerlock, and drops his forearm right into the elbow joint of Mr. Gio. Gio gets thrown into the ropes, and Don hits a beautiful hip toss. Don picks up Gio. Gio goes for a mid-kick, but Don sweeps the leg out, stomps on him, Gio's stunned, Don slides behind, and goes into a teardrop suplex. Don goes to the wrist lock, spins him inside out, drops the elbow that lands. Face planting, but goes for that forearm, but Gio catches him, and goes back to that wrist lock, but Don counters and goes to a waist lock, standing switch, into the ropes, and drop toe hold of his own. Big right hand, two right hands, three right hands. A high, medium, and low shot there. Don goes right for that uppercut. To finish it off, goes to the waist lock, hits the sleeper slam. And Gio's legs get caught up underneath the ropes. Don picks him up, and Gio rakes the eyes and into a running DDT. Gio going into a submission hold, but it's too close to the ropes to be very effective. Gio picks Don up. Big right hand of his own. Goes to the wrist lock. Don counters, goes to a headlock. And Gio powers out of it and throws Don to the ground. Gio slides under, standing switch. Throws Don into the corner. And Don counters and throws Gio into the corner. Big shoulder thrust that finally lands. Big pullback clothesline. Dropping Mr. Gio. Don picks up Gio. And they lock up again in the center. Test of strength. And Don wins that one to a wrist lock, and big wrist lock arm drag. Don picks up Gio, gets behind him. Oh God, he's already calling for it. He hits the Manhattan drop. That's the precursor to the ball basher. Don slides over and goes for the cover. One. Gio says no at one. But Don hits the ball basher on Gio in the center of the ring. 2, 3 shots to the nuts. 4, 5, 6. Dear God, it gets worse every time. 7, 8. And hits the beautiful roundhouse kick to finish it off. Don drags Gio to the center of the ring. Here's the cover. 1. Gio says no. Don hits a running shoulder tackle. Don dropping elbows on the neck of Gio. Don rolls Gio over and putting him into a moose knuckle in the center of the ring, but Gio's close enough to the ropes and gets the breakout. Don hits a left hook. And Gio counters into a wrist lock. Drops an elbow straight to the joint of Don. Goes right back to that arm. Nice little, another pullback drop toe hold there. Gio rolls Don over there, going after the knee. Drops the elbow in the midsection, but Don rolls away and runs right into a hip toss. And Gio goes for the body scissors elbow drop. Lands it right on Don's face. Gio drops the elbow. And Gio stealing Don's taunt. Gio stealing Don's finisher. Gio out here lashes the ball basher. 3, 4, 5, 6. Payback's a bitch. 7, 8. Beautiful roundhouse kick right to there. Gio drives down to the center of the ring. Here's the cover. 1. Don says no. Big running DDT there from Gio on Don. Gio drops the elbow. Gio slides behind. Big teardrop suplex. Drops the big elbow on Don. And runs right into another hip toss. But rolls away from the elbow drop from Gio. Both these guys look gassed. But Gio hits a beautiful vertical suplex. Will that be enough? Here's the cover. 1. Don says no. Don goes to the headlock. Hits a shoulder, deep shoulder, throat thrust. Hits a sleeper slam. Drags Gio to the center of the ring. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Gio says no at even a 2 count. Both these guys look gassed. Don throws Gio into the ropes and hits a hip toss. Don goes for another quick cover. 1. Gio says no. Don goes to the wrist lock. Gio counters into a headlock. Hits the jawbreaker. Gio drags Don to the center of the ring. Here's the cover. 1. Don says no. Don slides behind him in the waist lock. He's going after the shin breaker now. Hits the shin breaker. Rolls Gio over. And Don just kicking the hell out of Gio's face. Will that be enough? 1. Gio says no. And Don going for the testicular claw. Grabs those already damaged balls badly. Gio gets dragged. Will that be it? Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Don Haddix using the ball basher in contention with the testicular claw maims Mr. Gio Cavalcanti. And in the old school words, the bird stole the peach. Don trying to embarrass Gio. I think this is not going to end well for Don next week. He's been victimized, de-manscaped or something like that, so, God. We're going to slide right into our next bit here. And we might get this bit in, or we might have to go to commercial break. I'm not sure yet. Oh, it's Moxie Akari. Hey you, Eve, bitch! Really? Oh God, this is going to be good. We're going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen. You got some nerve showing up here on and cowardly acting, so we'll be right back.